Hello my darlings, and welcome back to Henford on Bagley. We are back in the area of Old New Henford once again today, and we're back in the Hamlet of Whittington. Last time we furnished the ground floor level of the Old Smithy, including the recording studio. Today in the final part we're getting upstairs and furnishing all 3 bedrooms. So let's get into game and let's get this finished. You can use my code BUMPKIN at checkout on the EA app or at sims.com. I receive a small commission from your purchase and you greatly support me and the channel. Thank you so much. Happy Thursday, my loves, and welcome back to Let's Build the World. And here we are back at the Old Smithy for the final time today. Pre-warning. The dogs, both dogs, Rosie and Daisy, have got the full run of the house. You're probably going to be seeing them running in the background, trying to jump on me and give me lots of kisses. I'll introduce you to Rosie if she comes in the room. She is an absolute sweetheart, she really is. And it's Rosie, it's Daisy's sister, but it's also her best friend. Here they come. There's Rosie. Let me get her up, see if she say hello. This is Rosie. Rosie, who's that? She wants this. Rosie, wait there. You're going to pull my... Obviously trying to work with dogs and children. It's not the best thing. What's this? See if she'll have a little sniff. You need to look at the camera. You're not doing very well. Oh, there you go. Look. She's a lot more heavy set than Daisy, but she is an absolute sweetheart. I love her so much. Look at that face. You're so cute. Yeah, you're beautiful. And she's got the most wiggliest of tails. You're beautiful, aren't you? Right, say goodbye because I need to do some work. You can run around like a madden. So we're just going to have to try and ignore the dog sounds. And I don't know. I'd be happy hearing dog sounds in the back of any YouTube video. So if you don't like it, then you don't have to watch it, my loves. So this is what we're doing today. We are doing these 3 bedrooms here. You can obviously... Look, and now they've decided to play tug of war in the background. Should we just watch this instead today? I think we should. Just a rosy tail. They are hilarious together, they really are. But yeah, these are the 3 bedrooms that we're doing today. You can obviously see I've already put some colours on the walls, and I just wanted to bring a bit of brightness in here, to be honest with you. I don't know how I'm going to go about it because I still want these rooms to look like there's kind of a rental, and I also want to make it look like they could house more than one person in each room. So I think I'm going to give them bunk beds. Kind of got the idea of giving them bunk beds because then it could look like there could be 6 people living in here rather than just the 3 of them. And I know I said I was going to give them their own furniture and stuff, but I just don't think it makes sense. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to start off with this one here. And I think this is going to be Elsie's room. So we'll have Elsie in this room. We'll have Nyla in the end room. And I think I'm going to put Lee in the yellow room. I think that's the way I want to go with it. Yeah. Let's do it. So let's start off with Elsie's room first then, shall we? So it's going to be bunk beds, and I'm probably going to use the same bunk bed for each of the bedrooms, but maybe just try and change up the colour of the bedding. That's the way that we're going to do it, I think. So I would probably want the beds to look a little bit modern, to be honest with you. So maybe going down the route of using the Dream Home Decorator ones would probably be a good shout. Oh, I like the green in here. I don't think I'll try and match the colours for the other rooms, but let's go for the green room first. We need to get on my quarter tile placement. Thank you ever so much. And we're going to put one bunk bed there, and I think the other one would have to go down in this area here. So let's get this one into the corner properly. Lovely, so that's in a nicer area. And let's try and find the matching bed that will actually fit in here too. Where are you, my love? I cannot see you. Here she is, this one. Grab you and flop you into that area there. Lovely. Yeah, I think that's going to work there. Okay. Blinds up here too? I could probably do with some curtains up here, to be honest with you. What about if we go like all out, all green for this room? Would that be like overkill? Do you know what? It's themed. We're going to go ahead with a theme, I think. We'll go green in here, yellow in here, and this is a very off... It almost looks beige, to be honest with you. So maybe we should go a bit more neutral in here. That's going to be the vibe today. Yes, it is indeed. So we've got that going on. If this was a rental, they would definitely want some wardrobe space. And we're probably going to be using the same kind of wardrobes everywhere, to be honest with you. What if we use these? I've not really got to use these properly yet. Oh, that looks nice in here. So I'm feeling a wardrobe coming on. And I'm also going to give them their own desk up in these rooms as well. I think that would probably be quite sensible, you know, just in case they wanted to get away, write a bit of music themselves without anybody else around and stuff. I think we could go down that route, you know. So why don't we give them a small desk like this one? What's that colorway like in here? Perfect. Flop you into that corner. Or do I want to put it like up against a window so that at least that, so they have at least got a little window out of these rooms. A little window out of these rooms, a little view out of these rooms, Aiden, you silly bloody bum. Seriously. I think I prefer it over in the middle here. Then we can give him a nice comfy armchair then. That's a good idea. Yes. Very well done. You're not going to be seeing the dogs anymore. Tom's just got home from work, so he's looking after them downstairs. But at least you've got to have a little nose at Daisy's sister. I love her to bits. She's so lovely. She's so much more outgoing than Daisy. It's so nuts to see how different they are from the same litter. But she is so much more outgoing than Daisy. Daisy's very shy and timid. And she's been like that since she was a puppy. It's just the natural way that she is. And Rosie's a lot more dopey. A bit more silly. Like, she's hilarious. Yeah, I'd love to steal her off of my brother, but I'm not going to. She lives with a lovely family. Okay, and I think maybe just a generic looking like chair. I'm not going to go green with this as well. I think maybe we'll just go a bit more neutral with it. Yeah, we'll go for that one. Flop you down to there. We're not going to put a computer or anything on top of it. The laptops are all downstairs, so if they need to, they can bring it out here and pop it there. That would be the vibe to go for. Yes, they will indeed. We've got a wardrobe. I could probably also fit in a little chest of drawers, couldn't we? Maybe even you. That goes quite nicely with that wardrobe, actually. It is a little bit bigger than I wanted, but I can just move that along to there. That's fine. Oh, that does go really nicely. Yeah. Stunning, that. Beautiful. Right, okay. An armchair over in this corner here. Oh, actually, maybe even one of these. Yes, but can I have this? Okay, so I feel like a bit of leather coming on here. Yes, like that. Oh, that's the ticket. That is. With a lamp over in this corner and also a little table for them to put some bits and bobs down on top of. Maybe even going ahead and using this one, to be honest, just so it matches in quite nicely. Let's do that. Flop you do it. In fact, I'm going to pull you out to there and then I'm going to put the lamp behind you. I don't want to put a lamp on there. I'm feeling a floor lamp at the back would really work. Maybe even this one, you know. Oh, it does look. If I can grab you and flop you into a better position. There's the tickety-boo, you know. Yeah. Oh, I'm very much happy with that. Absolutely indeed. Don't know what to add on here just yet. I think like a generic picture that I can also replicate and copy in here. And there is one that always reminds me of something from a hotel. I don't know why it reminds me of something from a hotel, but I'm going to try and find it. I cannot remember what pack it came with. This one here. Do you know what I mean? It reminds me of something like behind the bed in a hotel. I have no idea why, but that's what the vibe it gives me. Yeah, we'll do that. Absolutely stunning. And we need a mirror. And then we've got all of the main sort of furniture that's already here without adding too much of their personality into the room. So let's get a mirror in. Probably want to go for this one here because it would match in really nicely with the furniture. Yes. Yes, indeed. And one more thing. Just a little desk lamp like this. Little mushroom. Little butter mushroom. Oh, reminds me of my ex. Not that slander in this place, thank you. Yeah, nice. So this is when we're going to start adding in a bit of their personality now. So this is for Elsie. So Elsie has definitely got a bit more of a darker aesthetic. She prefers a little bit more of the macabre, you know? So maybe, I really love this one here. I think she would love that. I definitely think that would be her vibe. Maybe if I add this up to where she's going to be sleeping. I think she takes the bottom bunk as well. She's just much more into that. And then, oh God, this camera bounce. Very annoying. And then maybe giving her a little bit of like luggage. I might even do a couple of these, you know. I mean, she's unpacked. It's all packed in the wardrobe and stuff. But this is her actual suitcases. I need to get a new suitcase. That's just reminded me. Maybe I can put a couple of them like that. She definitely loves a bit of makeup, so I'm feeling a little bit of makeup and some jewellery on top of here. So I might put this mirror here, you know. Flop that to there. And it makes it look like she can put all of her bits and bobs on. But then also bringing out a bit more of the darker aesthetic with bits and bobs like this too. Do we have a like... Oh, there's the makeup. Do we have like a darker one? We do. Yes. Bit of that going on. That is definitely a bit of her. And I would say she loves to read. So I might even do like a nice pile of books here. Or actually, using this object here. Flopping that there. Can we go darker with that too? Yes. With like an open book with a coffee cup on. I think that would be a vibe as well. Let's go for the darker version of that too. What's that other one? Now we'll go for that one. That's better. And I'll just put it in a straight position like that. You know, just adding in little touches. Again, I don't want to go too mad with details because I am trying to keep it down as much as possible. But I think that tells the story. Adds in a bit of personality. Okay, happy with that. Lovely job. Beautiful job, Aiden. Moving on. So we're going to move on. And I think we're going to start with Lee's bedroom first. I'm going to change the colour of this. But I don't know what to just yet. Do we have a yellow? Oh, they do. It isn't a lighter timber though, but I'm going to go for it. So everything in here needs to be a bit more of a lighter timber. Maybe even including the floor. Or is that a bit overkill? Yeah, that's a bit overkill. It's overkill, Aiden. Stop being so silly. So let's pop this one down at the bottom. Again, catering for more people. Pick it in that same wardrobe. Hopefully this does come in a nice colour that would match in well. Oh, it comes in yellow. I think that might be a bit too much. I mean, it does come in a white. It's not going to match in with that bed perfectly. Let me try this one in a white. And then that one in a white. I think the white works a bit better in here, you know. Let's do that. Okay. Well, just pulling in everything that we've got in these rooms as well. I think it will work out quite nicely like that. I could lighten this up. I think I'm going to try. Yeah, there we go. We'll put that in the same kind of position as what we've got it there. And bring in the same tables and stuff we've used too. Because we can still get in a lighter aesthetic with these. It doesn't really matter so much with the floor lamp. That can go straight behind it. Beautiful job. And I could put a desk underneath for that window. Or I could slot it into this area here. We have choices today. Oh, actually, it's probably going to have to go into there. Just because we need to use that ladder. So I'm going to flop this desk into here. Again, going to go for a lighter tone with this too. I wish we could have that tone. Oh, there we go. I wish that one came in that tone and the wardrobe. Oh, that one does. But the wardrobe doesn't. Maybe we should just go for a yellow wardrobe. No. No. Just take it back. The wardrobe can stay white. The rest can be in that lighter timber. It just works out a little bit better like that, doesn't it? Yes, doesn't it? Right, so we need that generic hotel picture. I'm going to flop you above here, size you're doing. Flop you to there and see if we can get a bit more of a yellowy print. Not really. I always forget about that. That's a lovely one. I mean, it's got yellow in it. That's going to have to do. That will do. And then we're going to give you a little lamp as well. A little ex-boyfriend lamp. Let's brighten you up and make you lighter. So there's a lot more of a lighter aesthetic going on in here. We could still use the same chair though. That's fine. Okay, we've got all that going on. And we need to be able to get a mirror in here, which is probably going to work out a bit difficult. What I could do is bring you to there. And hopefully I could squeeze this mirror on the edge here. Oh, it's going to hang on for dear life. I couldn't bring that in a little bit more though. And just tuck you in a little bit more. And then go for a lighter tone with that one. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay, so with Lee. I think Lee... First off, let's get some curtains in. I'm going to go for yellow curtains as well. If you've got yellow curtains, go to the doctor. Don't know why that just came out then, but it did. Do excuse me. So, Lee loves a bright colour. So it's a good thing that they are in a yellow room. Because it's going to work out well for them. Yes, it is indeed. I probably see them having some kind of like Polaroids and stuff up on the wall. Oh, yes, here we go. I was just thinking what pack it was from, and it was high school years. So a bit of that. And I definitely see a little bit more pizzazz for Lee here. So maybe a few of their favourite vinyls up on the wall too. That will work out absolutely smashing. I'm for that. Maybe Lee's got a pet as well. Maybe Lee's got a fish. A fish. A fish called Julie Andrews. I don't know where that came from, but yeah. A fish called Julie Andrews. Yeah, I'm feeling that for Lee. Beautiful job. And Lee loves a bit of makeup as well. So I'm going to have to pull in another one of these numbers, but go for a bit more of a brighter moment. Not going to go for the mirror either. I reckon Lee could have a bit of like ADHD. They don't want to sit down doing makeup, so they're up dancing around. I kind of like that vibe with it. So I'm going to give Lee maybe a stereo up here. Or even their own vinyl player. That could be a vibe. Yeah, one of these. In that blue as well. You can hear the dog. Dogs are barking downstairs for Tom. We're having a lovely time. And we also need to give Lee a suitcase or two, don't we? So we would definitely have a bit more of a brighter colour than that, my loves. Pink. That would be the vibe. And I'm going to like kind of tuck them around somewhere. Where can I put this other one? So it kind of looks like it's just been hidden away. All of the clothes are out and they just wanted to get rid of it. That's the vibe. Yeah. Just little subtle things once again. And I'm kind of happy with that, you know. Perfect. There we go. I did forget to say I furnished the toilet up here too. I saw a few of you saying like move it up one tile to have it as a bigger bathroom. I don't really so I can put a window and stuff in there. It looks like it's very modern. It's just been added on. So I'm not going to, I would imagine this build is listed. So it'd be very difficult to put a new window in one of these builds if they are listed. That is the storyline. That's what we're sticking to. Thank you for coming. Right. So this one here is going to be a bit more neutral toned. But Nyla is the party animal. So I do want this to be maybe slightly a bit messy. I can kind of see that vibe with Nyla. So can we use this bit? Can we have a neutral tone here? Oh, that's very neutral, isn't it? Don't like the wood colour though. Because it's going to be difficult to choose everything else. I want to go a bit more darker in here. Maybe we could do a different bed. Oh, what am I on about? There we go. Neutral, white tones, gorgeous. I'm going to get this other bed. Excuse you. Come with me. Flop you into this space. And then go for that neutral tone at the bottom too. Beautiful. I think the wardrobe would be great in there. Or, yeah, no, it will. Let's get the wardrobe in there. Where's the wardrobe? There we are. I'm going to flop you into place in there, my darling. I think this is the best wardrobe in the game now, to be honest. We're going to go for a darker tone. Match it in well. Gorgeous. Kind of like voiding this space here, though. Maybe put the wardrobe here instead. Wardrobe at the end there. And then getting in these drawers and flopping them into this space. With, obviously, that generic hotel picture. Even though I really love this swatch, I need to remember this because I definitely use this in some houses. We'll go for that one because it's very neutral. Yes. Okay. Do we have a neutral tone with these curtains? I can't remember. Oh, we do. Look. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful job. Okay. And then we're going to get in the same chair. I think this chair would work in here, to be honest. Maybe try it in a lighter tone. Oh, yeah, no, that works too. Okay. And we're going to do exactly the same as what we've done here. I mean, exactly the same as what we've done with the other two rooms. Flop them either side. And bring in a little side table to go next to it like that. Ah, beautiful. And that's going to be the only way I can put the desk. Ooh, let me figure this out. Let's just go for the darker one. Will you fit here? I think you would. I think they'll be able to get in there fine. Yeah, no problem. No problem. What did I just get rid of them for 140? Oh, no. I thought I deleted something. Silly bum. Right, let's push you in a little bit further there. Where are you going? Is it trying to connect to that bed underneath or something? Stop that at once. Okay. I will play a test of that, but I'm sure they'll be able to use both of them. No problem whatsoever. Okay. Very neutral room, but it's going to work out well. So we need to get in some of Nyla's personality. So I definitely feel that she would definitely be a bit messier than the rest. I've just realised I've not put bloody radiators in. I do that every time, don't I? Oh, I can fit one into each of these rooms perfectly. Let's do that first. Let's go for the black iron ones. And I'm going to flop you under each of these windows. Keep this space nice and cozy. And we're going to be popping a few around down here too. So, where can we put these? Oh, perfect. Perfect spot for one there. Might have to go down the smaller spot for the radiators around here. Oh, there we go. Another one there. Gorgeous spot there too. Yeah, I think that should suffice down there. Okay, stunning. Can we get one in the... Oh, there we go. Look. Oh, it was meant to be, loves. Right there, like that. And then I'm going to try and get one in the bathroom here. There we go. I mean, we're spoiled for choice here. Maybe even there, actually. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, well, lucky. Because they could have froze to death, couldn't they? I'm going to put one up in this hallway, too. I'm not going to put anything out in this hallway. I don't think it needs it whatsoever. It kind of gives it that feeling of being a place where you just rent out. No personalization and whatnot. It's absolutely fine. So, back to Nyla. Anyway, so we need some of Nyla's personality in this room, don't we? She definitely works out. So I think everyday clutter is going to come in a bit clutch for Nyla. I'm going to pop you down to there. Maybe that as well. I can see Nyla liking a bit of basketball. That's a good shout. Love that. Right. Always losing her phone and keys as well. So we'll pop them there. Kind of like the idea of having like hats everywhere too. I'd imagine she loves a hat. Let's pop a few hats and stuff down. Bit of clutter underneath it there. Just a random pot with loads of coins in. I definitely see that. New shoes that she's just bought. Gorgeous idea. A yoga mat too. I know there's like a little small, like there's towels and stuff in there, but I think a yoga mat would work well. And I thought I've gave Nyla a really high video game skill too. So I think we should make that look a bit more apparent in here. So if I can give her like a little controller, maybe, I mean, if she's a video, like if she loves her games, I know I would not be able to go and stay anywhere without a proper PC setup. So I think we're going to give her a proper PC setup. I reckon she does a little bit of streaming in her like spare time. Love that vibe. Really do. Just like a random journal bit. And I see something being up on the wall here. Not so much like an LED thing, but like some posters and some mess on the floor. That is what I would like. Yeah, something a bit chaotic and colourful like this. I think that would work well. Now, do we have that mess on the floor? Oh, here we go. I was a teenage garbage artist. I always get worried that they can't walk past this, but I think that they can, can't they? Hopefully they can. I'll put it down that end. And I definitely see a bit more of that kind of aesthetic with Nyla. There we go. That's it. Just by injecting in a little bit of personality into each room. Not going overboard with the clutter, but just enough. And we are done, my loves. Absolutely done. Well, let's get into live mode and let's have a little tour around the Old Smithy. And so here we are with the exterior. I do like the way that this fits at the top of the hill here, I must say. I really do. Thank you to a few of you that are saying put a mailbox in as well. I've done that. Don't you worry, my loves. Thank you so much for your help as always. We've got a lovely little like patio area here where they can just sit out, look at the view. Beautiful. I can't wait to see all of the street done down here. Don't worry about that random washing machine down there. That's just to remind me to put a laundrette in this area. So through the front door into the main kind of living and entertaining space. Beautiful job. We've got Lee over there writing away, I would imagine. Stunning bit of work, Lee. I like the moodiness of it in here. It really does feel like it would have been like an old smithy, an old industrial or agricultural kind of like place. Love that vibe. So yeah, nice little living area where they can all sit around together. We do have a nice big bathroom in here. Very plush, very posh. I do enjoy the way that that looks. I really do. Through this way, we've got Lee in here singing a shoulda, coulda, wouldas. She's just doing a bit of practicing. So this is the recording studio, loves. Very nice. I put up a little pride flag on the wall as well. I think that's from the fans. They've like written on it and stuff. And I just love that vibe. So I did put that on just to reflect them a bit. And then obviously they've got the access out to the patio area there. Lee, I've got to go. Your voice is overstimulating me. Sorry. It's very nice though. Goodbye. Oh, yeah. Dining room. We've got Lee down here writing. Beautiful job. I do love it. I like this place. Probably one of my favourites we've done in this village so far, to be honest with you. Right, up through this area. Then we've got the big corridor coming down. We'll start off in Nyla's room. She's in here playing a little bit of games. Looks like a bit of Mortal Kombat or something to me. Beautiful job. So yeah, all very much similar bedrooms, but I just think that little injection of personality is going to work really nicely. Next is Lee's room. So let's have a look at their room. Very nice, just very colourful. Oh, while we're here, let's get a goldfish. And we're going to name the goldfish Julie Andrews. Oh, not Andres. Julie Andrews. Not Julie Andrews, the goldfish. Imagine if she had like a little Mary Poppins bag. I would love that. I did a zoom in then. But yeah, bit of a colourful room. Nice. Again, I just think it reflects a bit of their personality and whatnot. I'm into it. Okay. And then into the final little room we've got going on here. This is Elsie's room. So a little bit more of a darker aesthetic. But again, it's just going to inject a little bit of that personality around. All in all, gorgeous. And we do have that tiny little ensuite in here. Just with a toilet and a sink. But that's it, my loves. We are done with the Old Smithy. I'm going to be back next week. Don't forget, there's not going to be any video tomorrow. I'm away at a funeral. But I will be back on Tuesday. And we are going to be making a start down here next. Because I want to build a village hall or a parish hall where they can have like little like community events and stuff. I want to build it down here next to the community garden. So that's what we're going to be doing. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to do. But that's it. I'm going to leave you now. Thank you so much for watching, my loves. I will be back on Tuesday with some more House Flipper 2. Leave me some lovely comments down below. And I'll see you all again next week. Goodbye.